Hello everyone, and welcome to Walk With Me Gaming, where I am playing one of my favorite classic games of all time. And if you don't know it, it's called Animal Crossing, and it is brilliant. And I'm very excited to play this. I honestly don't know how well this recording is going to go, and I have no idea how I'm going to, or how or if I'm going to make this a series, because honestly I feel like this is a game that could be streamed but not necessarily like recorded and set up, unless it's like, I don't know, just the fact that it has a constantly changing world is a little tough to stay consistent with, because I don't know how many times I'm going to play this, or all that kind of stuff, but I'm excited to play it. I'm really excited to be playing this again. It's been a long time. So when I first got this game, so this is one of the first games I owned on a console. Whoops. Yeah, I guess I am a rude person. But I got this game, like, when the GameCube first came out. This was one of the first games I had, and we had bought it with our Christmas money. Partially because we were like, oh, it comes with a memory card, not realizing that it took the entire memory card to to save on. But that's okay. This game just, I didn't know what to expect when we got it. We just thought it looked cute. I think my sister picked it out. And it's just, I don't know, it's just exciting. What do we call our town? Let's call it to, you know what? Terrytown. Just like from Legend of Zelda. There we go. So, yeah, but this game is, I'd say, one of the most open-ended games, because while there are certain goals to accomplish and certain things that you can do, the game itself is really just, there's not really a win-lose, except for the crazy people who actually have speedrun this game, specifically with paying off your debts, which, I'm sorry, but if you're playing this game might be the one game where the idea of a speed run just like weirds me out, because it's just it's the complete opposite. It's like speed running a walking simulator. Like, you're just like, did you even get the purpose of this? Like, why did you even do this? But whatever. Everyone has their own tastes, I guess. But speedrunning Animal Crossing just sounds like either pointless, as in the ones who do the paying off your debt, or insane, as in the ones who are trying to get every single item in the game. But either way, I digress. So if you haven't played Animal Crossing, the basic premise is that, at least for the original, things get a little more advanced later on, but in the original, you're just a person, and you're moving into this town full of cute animals, and you don't have any money, so you have to pay off your debts to this raccoon, and that's pretty much it. That's literally all that you have to do. But once you're in the game, you can go fishing, you can catch bugs, you can dig up fossils, you can fill up this museum. I feel like this was one of the first games to really enforce the whole, like, fill up the town museum thing. That made it, like, really common to do. So, alright, I think I always like this house. I like the orange roof house. But, this is a game that, for one, you can see it changes with, I'll turn on the lights. Yep, this one's nice. But you can see the time down in the corner there, the time and the date, so it does change with the time and the date. So, it's every day is different. So there are holidays, there are special events, there's people who come weekly, or there's just all sorts of things to do in here, and yet the game is not exactly something like you sit down and play for a long period of time. You just you kind of play for short bursts, and I think so this is basically videos said it best, where in a way you're kind of you jump on and play for like 20 to 30 minutes a day, and it really does kind of feel like chores, but it's chores that you can enjoy doing, so I guess it's not so bad. So here we go. No, we do not need to hear all that. So basically he's just telling us how to save and all that stuff. So we give him our $1,000 for our $17,000 house. So we got a nice down payment, basically. This is maybe one of the only games that has a genuine mortgage, even though you don't have to honestly pay it at all. And that's the funny thing. Like, even with this, you're given this goal to do this goal of upgrading your house and paying off your debt, but you really don't have to. If you're happy with your tiny house with no space in it, you can literally just do that. Oh, I like this much better. I did a test run to see how the setup looked in this game, and how the map would turn out, and the map on my first game was garbage. Hated it. I could really use that bridge a little closer to here, but you know, we'll make do. Yeah, but this is exciting. I've missed this. Okay, so we got the post office. Oh, we got peaches. We got our butt trees. Yeah, but this game is just full of charm, full of this wonderful energy of just do what you want and have fun with it. And that's, I think, the best thing you can do for this game. Ball. Wait, there's nothing in here. Alright. Maybe I'll get lucky down in the lost and found. But, so we gotta start paying off some of our debt here. Oh good, they got a shovel. But it's just so open-ended, and there's nothing special that needs to be done with it. You just play the game how you want and interact how you want, and you just it really is a very zen kind of game. There's just this open-endedness that you really don't see in other franchises. And Animal Crossing has done a lot to like add stuff to it over time, to the point where I'm curious if it's almost become like too much. Though I haven't played since what was it called? City Life, the one on the Wii. So this is a step back a little bit, but so I couldn't really tell you exactly how good or not the ones are from, I guess it was the 3DS that the last one came out on, but that's okay. So we're just gonna do some decorating, put down all these trees, and I prefer to put the flowers over here because I'd rather decorate the entrance to my town instead of the entrance to Nook's place, because he is the raccoon mafia. Not really. Like, even just like little stuff, like you plant flowers, no big deal. I don't know if the flowers can cross-pollinate in this game, but in future games I know they do, which is cool, but also like it makes for like one more thing to collect because now you have to find all these different kinds of flowers. But yeah, so I'm trying to think what else to talk about on this game. And again, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this in terms of recording more of these, because this is such a great game, but it's also just a weird one to go back to. Like, does anyone want to watch me go on a 20-minute video every day of stuff, or should it just be like just record in case like something awesome happens and maybe throw together a weekly compilation or something like that? I don't know. Just an idea, I guess. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I'm just happy to play. That's all I need. Yeah, Lumi. Okay. So, but yeah, so your town. Another cool thing with this game is it's all like random. So there's hundreds of animals you can get in your town. They'll be different every time you start a new town. The layout of your city is different. You know, like where bridges are placed and where the ramps are in the game. Like everyone has different elements, which is pretty cool. Okay, so Portia and Ace. I like Portia. I feel like there's certain characters that will always end up in a game for some reason. Like one of them has to be there. Hello. I know you, Twiggy. Like I swear I always get, and I'm sure I won't now, but I swear like Mitzi, the little cat, is always one of my villagers. But probably won't be in this case. We're just exploring. Oh, that's right, we need to talk to Tortimer. So this is the mayor, who I also feel like did not get. I wish he did more, like in the other game. Like so, in this game, one of my favorite things with it, and I don't know if I ever actually accomplished it, but Tortimer will give you a task of he's going out of town, and he needs you to light the lighthouse. Oh, nice. Which is needs to be done every day, because that's how lighthouses work. And if you forget, well, nothing really happens, but you guys are kind of cramped in here. I got a lot of birds in this town. Admiral. I don't think I've ever had Admiral. Lily. Lily's another one that shows up a lot. But you know, this game is a game that you're kind of expected to play every day. But especially nowadays when you're an adult with busy adult things to do, that's a lot. Seriously, another bird? This is just a town full of birds. But it's a little more difficult to do when you're doing regular daily stuff that kind of takes away from doing this. Although I do not fault anyone if they want to play Animal Crossing every day, because honestly it's, I think, great relaxation technique, because it's such a peaceful game with no expectations, and it's nice to not have to worry when you're playing a game. Like you're just wandering around and just doing stuff. Oh crap. Bees! Bees! Oh, I got away. Okay, so that's the thing that can happen. I forgot how nicely decorated their houses are in this one too. I feel like the later games, they did not have as much decoration in the houses. So it's nice to see that these ones still have a nice touch to them, which I appreciate. Okay, so I think we met all the villagers. We're gonna go talk to Nook again. I think we'll just kind of get through the basics of this. I'm really just trying to rack my brains on how to make this more interesting, because I'd love to keep playing this, but I just worry. There's a cat doing something crazy in the background. I forget who this is going to. Portia. Oh, that's easy. She's right here. Perfect. Alright. Hey dog, you realize you're in a bird's world, right? So, and this game, the original was very much more just straightforward, like running errands and stuff like that for people. So, but it was kind of fun. Like, oh geez, not as great a setup as last time. Last game I played, while I didn't like the layout of the city as much, I did enjoy the items I got as like gifts from people. So actually made my house look kind of nice. Also, I managed to get a different fruit floating by in a balloon, like within 10 minutes of starting, which I was like, I really wish that I didn't have to restart this, but I did. I felt it was appropriate to you know, start a fresh town if I'm going to record this. All right. But we'll do some decorating on our town. We'll probably run some errands for some people and hopefully get a few new pieces of furniture that we can decorate our house with in the first day. And we definitely want a few bucks to get that shovel in the background there. Alright, need to write a letter to Lily. I feel, and I do feel like the first game was especially just... The first game had a, I guess you could say, a much more Japanese approach to things. Like, I feel like a lot of Japanese games, like, don't necessarily need to be perfect. Just like, let's just go something simple but coherent, because it's funnier. What up, girl? No. There we go. Perfect. Now that's how you write a letter. But you know, a lot of like games that are kind of open-ended or on the weirder side of things, like, don't always resonate as much with American audiences. But I really feel like Animal Crossing was that wonderful balance. But as the games have gone on, there's been more things to accomplish, more things to do. Stuff like letter writing isn't as significant, or the you know, the notice boards don't seem as significant. Like, I always felt like this first one was much more on the casual side. Like, nothing you did was really that important. And that was kind of the charm of it. Like, everything you did was so unnecessary that it made it almost more fun by not having a real purpose. Alright, we'll go run some errands for some villagers. And this one, like small scale fetch quests, that's what these are. And it seems pointless and not fun, but I disagree. Alright, Portia, where are you at? I wish to run errands for you. Where'd you go? There you are. Hey, cutie. Ruffian. Really? Alright, fine. Here's our museum. Lovely. No. So there's the... So you see those, there's those fishies right there. The fish tend to be, swimming around, and you can catch them. There's like 40 different kinds of fish, so Ace's place. Ugh, how disrespectful. Absolutely. I will go get your watch from Ace. And then what do you need, Lily? Do you need anything? I bet you do. Give me a task. Oh, perfect. I think they're in the same spot. There we go. So, depending on the task that you do, you can get different items. So, like, if you're delivering clothes, you're going to get clothes back. If you're delivering furniture, you're going to get furniture back. Which is why I always would prefer to deliver furniture. But beggars can't be choosers. And maybe when I return the watch, maybe I'll get some furniture. Because I would love some new additions for my house. Alright. Do I have a map? There it is. Okay. There's Twiggy, there's Ace. Alright. What's up, sir? Or miss, sorry. She looks so angry. Oh, that does not work for you. I'm sorry, but that yellow on yellow? No good. Also, I love the little cheapy talk that they do. Like, it's cool to hear them that they're actually saying words. Otis. All right, where's Otis at? Is Otis his name? No. Otis is over there. All right. There sure are loads of fruit trees. All right. Okay, oh my gosh, like, talking way too much about the fruit. I know about the fruit. It's butt trees. because they look like butts. That's not my joke. No. Wait. Yes? No. There it is. Okay. Oh, this sounds so confusing. There we go. Otis, give back the stuff. What? Are you serious? Jeez. These birds. These birds causing me all sorts of trouble. Alright, birds. Oh, there's a bug on that rock. Twiggy, give me back the watch. All these birds are in... What? Oh, come on. Okay. So this is the this is the part of the game that is maybe like more annoying than it should be. Like that you have to run back and forth to different characters and be like, give me back the thing. But seriously, give me back the thing. Oh my gosh. He better give me, I guarantee, I'm waiting for, you know, some awesome furniture. Guarantee he's gonna give me stationery. Just to really make it all worth it. Stationery is awful. Because, you know, when you run errands for people, there's no better reward than pieces of paper. Alright, take your watch back. Oh, thank goodness. I hope it's something good to go along with our space heater we were given. Maybe we just have a garbage... No. An asteroid. Okay, so just a big floating rock in our house. Sure, that's fine. Alright, I think we've done enough errands. I'm done with these animals. I love the soundtrack too. It's so silly and some of the music in this game is just gorgeous. Alright, we're probably going to Lily. Oh no, it's Otis. Right, Lily gets the axe later. Try not to gab too much. I will try, but can't guarantee it. There's a good chance I will keep gabbing. Gab, 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 gab. Like, I want to say more, but I'm also like, you know what? Just enjoy it. Just play it. Oh no. But I mean, if you haven't played an Animal Crossing game, they are worth trying. I know it's not for everybody, but they're seriously a wonderful series, and they're just so charming. It's funny how much personality like you feel in this game. Not necessarily in all the characters and stuff, but in the town and how you kind of make it your own. You can just spruce things up with flowers and trees. And I'm really looking forward to the Switch release of Animal Crossing because, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the addition of crafting in it because everything has crafting nowadays, but I don't know. I mean, I think it could work. I just really hope it's not just full of microtransaction crap like the iOS game, because that one is, while it has its positives, the idea of a game that is just crafting things for the sake of doing so, just, I don't know, it took away the feel of it. Like the iOS version definitely sold me for a while with just the appearance and the feel of it, because I love everything about these games really, and just getting that. Oh right. But just being able to play a new animal, really more about trees. But just being able to play a game that gave me that feel of the Animal Crossing and the look and the sounds, like everything about it was like just teasing me about how I wanted things to sound or to feel like Animal Crossing again. And I don't know, I guess it just didn't it doesn't stand up. But I mean, that's what you get when it's all based on microtransactions and all that kind of stuff. So, well, she got my letter. So I don't know. I'm worried about it because Nintendo has been, you know, they can be hit or miss with things because they don't always understand the consistency that people are often looking for. Alright, I'm gonna go to Ace. Pokemon Pikachu. This game is such a throwback to things because they've got the little Pikachu game, and then they've got, you can go get their Game Boy. It's not a Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy Color, it's a Game Boy. And I'm like, nowadays, like, people would look at that like terrified. They'd be like, a Game Boy? Regular Game Boy and like black and white? And it's like, yep, that's the original. Oh, what kind of item do we have here? Men at work. So, yeah, my house is gonna look like garbage. I love the Lost and Found because it's just literally just like, here's stuff that you can take for free. No one else is claiming it. It's just free game. Skull shirts. Oh yes. All right. Well, at least now we get to express my personality of darkness and evil in this adorably cute game. Thank you, Copper. Okay. So I need to swing by Ace's place to pick up something. Nope. Huh, man. I don't know what other games we're gonna play. So, I don't know what else we're gonna play on here. Although I'm excited that we have the ability to record games like this on here, because if I'm gonna have to change up the music on here, of course, because it's just fun to do. But just being able to record games like this is really cool. And the fact that I can share this is a lot of fun, just because this was one that I feel like most of the games are like, you know, more modern stuff that I play. But this one was, I mean, this was my childhood. This was years of enjoyment of you know, back and forth with Animal Crossing games, from this one into Wild World and City Folk. Like, they all just had this wonderful appeal. Oh great, some stationery, thank you. Although I will say, in this game the stationery is more significant than in other games, because unfortunately for the fossils that you collect, you have to actually mail them to get them appraised, which stinks, because it means you can't just take them straight to Hoots, to the Hootie Owl. Alright, what do you need now? Gotta write a bulletin board note. Alright, we'll probably be wrapping this up soon, so, because we only got like 1 or 2 more tasks to do, I think. This might be it, actually. So then after this, we'll just probably just save up, and I definitely want to get a shovel first before anything else. All right. Shop. I have no idea. Raccoon. I think there's one C. I don't know. Well, I hope that was eye-catching enough for his customers. Alright. We see a little more money. And no more bees. No more bees, please. I kind of wish that this game had like a luck stat. Like, oh, gee, really? I'm gonna get stung by a bee now. Great. See, even stuff like this, like, you got stung by a bee, it seems so negative, and you look so injured, but it really doesn't do anything. It's just kind of like a who cares kind of thing, which, you know, even the negatives in this game aren't that bad. Like, most things you even, like, even if it's like something that requires like skill or something, like, if you mess up, you still usually will get like a consolation prize. So, nothing really matters that much. I just need to shake a few more trees to get some money so I can just immediately buy that shovel that I want so badly. I do miss this this style with the Animal Crossing, because when they upgraded to better systems, they lost the grid, the map grid style. So everything wasn't separated. It just becomes like one rolling map, which is cool. But I think also takes away from like how things are sorted, and just makes it not necessarily more confusing. But I felt like it was more fun to be split up a little bit like this. But that's just me. So okay. So now that we have enough money, we can go get that shovel after we finish our chores, which I believe this was the last chore that needed to be done, because we made all our deliveries, and we decorated, and sent the letter. So I think this is it. Hello. I sure did. Shop Raccoon. Actually, I think he's a Tanuki. Well, that's not too bad. We can do lots of things. 1,000 bells a week. Now, I think, yeah, honestly, like, especially when you start, like, 1,000 bells a week, that sounds like, oh my gosh, that's so much money. It's like, no, it's not. You can make that easily in a few minutes. So, but we're not too worried about it. All right, now that I'm not working for him, I can be a customer. Give me that shovel. Right. Yes, yes, yes. I shall be cautious. All right. Shovel. Now we can get stuff done. I'm gonna teach you. Let's see. Ooh, forgot about gyroids. Now, you don't have to fill in the holes, but I feel it's disrespectful to just leave them. Okay, here's a little trick, and we're gonna see how long this takes. Oh my gosh, first one. Yes. Ah, sweet. Okay, so that little trick there, I don't think this came back in future games either, but you get some money. And I'm gonna take full advantage of that, because honestly, if you do it right, you can almost pay off your mortgage with one rock, at least for your first mortgage, which is nice. I feel like I'm like losing attention, but it's mainly just because I'm having fun with this, and I have missed this. It brings so much nostalgia playing this game. All right, 10,000. That's good muns. All right, let's put on our skull shirt. Oh yeah, that's us. That's us 100%. So the rock is it's one rock every day. It's random. Don't know which one it'll be. Adds to the exploration. Let's see. So we want to look for more of those X's on the ground, because that's fossils and gyroids and other useful things that we can deal with. Okay, I'm gonna decorate a little bit since we got all this furniture and such. All right, steel floor. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see what we got. Oof, that's pretty ugly, but it will do. Let's see, what do we got? Barber shirt, speedway shirt. Okay, I like that. Keep that. Oh no. Okay, we'll keep the speedway shirt, and of course we'll keep our work uniform as a remembering of our wonderful tasks that we accomplished as a good. Oh wow, space heater. I've got such the happening place. Wow, it's like a house full of garbage. So yeah, I mean, oh, it's a bovoid, so it makes the cow noises. Yep. But it is like, you know, you don't have to do all this stuff, but once you start, but I mean, honestly, if you want your house that tiny, good on you, but I don't think so. I don't go for the minimalist approach. No, thank you. Any places to dig over here? Nope. Do 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 do. I guess there's not much else to do at this point. I just want to get some fossils and such. Maybe I'll split this recording. Yeah. You know what? I'll do that. This will be my first one that I'm just editing. So we're gonna stop here. And we'll come back to it in a moment. So I'll see you guys next time, I guess. And if you like this, tell me what you think and tell me if we should play more of these. So I'll see you guys next time. So bye.